This video is going to walk you through the steps to get your laptop working as a VPN server. It doesn't really use any space from the hard disk because everything you need are preloaded in the micro SD memory card. Use only the USB adapter to house the card because it's the only card reader that will show up in the boot option. Power on and press the function key to enter the boot menu. Press F12 for Dell, Lenovo, Thinkpad, F9 for Compaq, F2 and F6 for HP. When the boot menu shows up, choose SD card reader. Choose Ubuntu to continue with the installation. It will then take several minutes to load the files. And once it's done, enter the password to pull up the desktop. Next, we need to get this thing online. So move your mouse to choose the Wi-Fi network and enter the Wi-Fi password. At this stage, you might want to change the login password as well. To do so, open the command terminal and type PASSWD. Enter the password and make the changes accordingly. Okay, open up another command terminal and type hostname space -- capital I, and find out the IP address and write it down. And finally, let's change the directory to my OpenVPN. And simply type sudo space /install.sh and hit return. Again, enter the password to start with installation. So we boot when finished. Let's get in the VPN server and set up the client access credentials. Open up a browser such as Chrome and enter the IP address that you have taken down earlier with port 8001. Enter the username as admin and also its password. The top menu contains several options. Let's start with the install menu. At this point, the VPN server isn't running. Go to the IPv4 hostname and write down the IP address. This is really the address for people from the outside world to get in, but only for those who know the port number here and the secure client configuration for access. The default port number is 1194, and you might want to change it to something else. Write it down to set up the NAP port forwarding on your router later on. Choose a name of your preference and click Install to start the VPN server. On the Manage menu, it is where you add another client configuration for a different phone or computer. You can download the config file and import to the OpenVPN client app later on. For example, you add another as a new user, okay, and you can delete it if no longer needed. What if you want to stop and restart the VPN server? You can do it in the status menu. Remember to change the default password on the account menu before logout. Next, we need to get the app from the store. So from the store, key in OpenVPN and get the app to install. Next, we're going to set up the port forwarding on the router, and this allows you to access the VPN server from the outside world. So you just type the IP address of your router and log in with the credentials. And get to the port forwarding page. And choose the port forwarding. And the IP address, in this example, you might want to key in the 192.198.0.192 that we chose earlier with port number 1155. And remember that it might be different from yours. To show you that we're getting in the OpenVPN server from the outside world, let's turn off the Wi-Fi access and use mobile data only. Let's open up the VPN client and import the client profile downloaded earlier, which is demo.ovpn. You might also want to check the box to connect. Now, data is passing through the OpenVPN server on YouTube as well. Thank you for watching.